Role of District Collector. Administering a district, the district collector is the chief representative of the government in the district. His functions can be broadly organized under two heads: regulatory and developmental. Regulatory functions include maintenance of law and order, collection of revenue, magisterial responsibilities, criminal and general function, public security, law and order and preventive action. On the magisterial side, he has first-class magisterial powers. The DC is in charge of law and order in the district, which is the basis of the civilized life. Under the police regulations, collector is the head of criminal administration of the district. With the assistance of SP, he/she maintains law and order in the district. He has the power to take action under CRPC and can impose curfew in his district. He also issues, suspends, cancels arms licenses. He also orders for preventive arrest under National Security Act. DM is the head of the jail administration as well as in the district. ADMs and SDMs assist the DM in carrying out these responsibilities. He has to bank upon the central police forces, e.g. RAF, CRPF. DM monitors the progress of prosecutions, acquittals in the district and allows filing of appeal in the criminal cases acquitted by the judicial courts. He coordinates with the district judge and district SP for the better functioning in the district. He has also to control and supervise the subordinate magistracy. To issue orders when there is threat to public peace and order under Section 144 of CRPC. To impose all the petitions received from the government and orders. To release prisoners on parole. To inspect the jails. To submit an annual criminal report to the government. To grant, suspend or cancel many kinds of licenses like arms, hotel, explosives, petroleum and others. To enforce Entertainment Tax Act and Press Act. To call the armed forces to aid and assist the civil administration. To prosecute offenders under the Factories Act and Trademark Act. To order disposal of unclaimed property. To recommend schemes for the development of forests. Revenue functions under Land Record Manual. DC is the custodian of all land in the district. To collect land revenue. To collect other government dues. To distribute and recover Takavi loans. To maintain land records. To collect rural statistics. To implement land reforms. To look after the welfare of the agriculturists. To make an assessment of losses of crops and recommend relief during natural calamities like fire, drought and flood. To supervise the Treasury and Sub-Treasury. To enforce Stamp Act. To pay rehabilitation grant. To manage government estates. To hear revenue appeals against the order of lower authorities. District planning: prepare 5 years and annual district plans for the amount allocated to the district by State Planning Board. Disaster management: DC chairs the District Disaster Management Committee, DDMC. He distributes the relief. He also heads the civil defense organization in the district. District civil supplies, to monitor public distribution system. District Excise Department: income from the auction of liquor and other intoxicants shops is a major source of income to the exchequer of the states. District Excise Officer directly reports to the DM and organizes annual auction under his chairmanship. Fair prices to the agricultural products district and subdivision level. To save the farmers from distressed selling after the harvest, government announces minimum assured prices for major agricultural products. Entertainment taxation: the District Entertainment Tax Officer reports to the DC. He supervises cinema halls and disc TV. Protocol functions: President, Vice President, PM, Governor, CM. District Development and Coordination: the Balvantarai Mehta study team, which in fact gave shape to the concept of Panchayati Raj, envisaged the following role of the collector. At the district level, the DC should be the captain of the team of all developments and should be made fully responsible for securing the necessary coordination and cooperation in the preparation and execution of the district plans for community development. The committee opined that the collector should be responsible for ensuring that other development and welfare schemes are such as would meet the needs of the people. B. Whenever necessary, people's cooperation is secured. See the timetable for various schemes is adhered to and targets reached in time. A collector frequently gets involved with the programs of other departments like the PWD, irrigation, power, forest, agriculture, health and social welfare. Conduct of elections. DC is designated as District Election Officer, DO. Preparing updating of electoral rolls and holding of free and fair elections in his district. Returning and Censor Officer, Lok Sabha, State Legislative Assembly. District Census Officer, Decennial Census Operations. Collector as District Magistrate. Collector's control over the police and law and order administration in a district is a part of British legacy. Two functions: A. To decide criminal cases. B. To maintain law and order, CRPC and Police Act. Maintenance of land records. The collector is also the Land Record Officer. Community development and welfare schemes, women, children, SCs, STs, PWDs. Need for field visits, in fulfillment of such a multiplicity of responsibilities. A. Meet the people. B. Listens to people's suggestions. C. Assist the work of official. Supervision of the District Treasury. The DC is in charge of District Treasury. Chief Treasury Officer and other Treasury officers work under his supervision and guidance. The treasuries store not only the cash and revenue stamps but are also engaged in disbursing pensions to retired government servants, salaries and other benefits to government employees, finances for government schemes, projects, programs, etc. He is authorized to take action under the Indian Treasury Trove Act when he has to report to the state government the discovery of a treasure, its nature, value, etc., registration of transactions and stamp duty collection, property. DC is authorized to notify circle area rates so that transactions do not take place at lower rate to avoid government tax. Registrar, sub-registrar who support to DC manage all business related to payment of or regulation of stamp tax. ADM, F&R, assists the DC to ensure strict compliance of government instructions on the subject. Public relations and publicity. The state government posts District Information Officer reporting directly to DC, promote and popularize government's schemes, programs and priorities. Residual functions, decision-making and high coordination skill. Mobilize resources. Tourism promotion. Campaign for encouraging small savings by public. Distribution of scholarships to the students belonging to OBC, SC, SENT handicapped categories. Oversee district armory. Security arrangement for religious processions, congregation fairs, festivals, etc. Conduct of decadal census. E-governance in the district. With the advent of information and communication technology, ICT, e-governance has become an important agenda in all Indian districts. NIC with experts on ICT in every districts. Varying degree of work has been done in application of technology in management of land records, criminal records, etc. Kiosk. Summary to conclude, DC enjoys immense powers to do justice to the poor and needy people, law and order, development, etc.